Good job.
So today I decided to do something just a little bit different, okay? Just a little bit different from what we normally do over here on this channel. During this time of turmoil, it gives people a lot of time to think, okay? It gives people a lot of time to think about what's important to them in life, what's important, what's been messing up, what's really plaguing our society, you know what I'm saying? In my opinion, there's nothing more plaguing about society in 2020 than simps. Simps have to be at the top of that list in terms of disgusting, wretched plagues that just ruin society. Now, it's important to understand the difference between a simp and a pimp, okay? Both of them are very similar in a lot of ways in terms of the despicableness that they do in society. They're just on different spectrums, you know what I'm saying? But for anybody that does not know what a simp is, okay, a simp is pretty much that one dude in your school that does homework for the girls that he doesn't even know. A simp is that one dude that has like 10 OnlyFans subscriptions to like 10 separate girls, all on like the highest tier. These guys, they're disgusting, okay? They smell bad. They don't take showers. I want to burn all of them. Like, I hope all of them die somehow in a wretched accident. Like, an asteroid comes down and disintegrates them all, just like the dinosaurs, you know what I'm saying? Pretty much what a simp is a dude that will do absolutely anything to attain the box, okay? And I ain't talking about no Nezuko, okay? I'm talking about the part of the body that a woman has, okay? That'll make any man go, eat. You know what I'm saying? Like, so pretty much if you can't read the title like R. Kelly, okay, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be ranking all the male Demon Slayer characters based off of their simp levels that they've shown within the anime. I got all of the male characters here. I think I got majority of them. S tier means that you are born and bred a simp. If you are an S tier, you deserve to be burned and executed. F tier means that you exhibit no forms of simp tendencies, or sympatry at all, okay? So, without further ado, if you guys are ready, let's get started. The first character introduced in Demon Slayer, Mr. Tanjiro. Now, Tanjiro, and I said this before, he kind of reminds me a lot of myself, you know what I'm saying? He knows how to talk to the ladies, you know what I'm saying? A couple sentences, and they're all... You know what I'm saying? The box is flooded. He's very caring and passionate for his sister. He will hunt down anybody that tries to mess with his sister and kill them gruesomely, and so will I. So keep talking to my sister on Instagram. I will find each and every one of you. I promise I will find each and every one of you and stab you in the jugular with a 0.5 lead HB pencil. I swear to God. But Tanjiro, as you know, is too much of a caring person. A lot of the times, he's too nice, and this is a big trait of simps. Simps are very nice people for no reason, simply because... You see what I did right? You see what I did right there? Not to say that Tanjiro wants the box, okay? He's carrying it on his back, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna have to put Tanjiro as a B tier, okay? Tanjiro is a B tier simp. Moving on to arguably the biggest simp, quite possibly in this entire show, maybe in all of anime, Zenitsu. Zenitsu quite literally is born and bred a simp. Zenitsu is pretty much the troll of the show, okay? He's like the Swiper the Fox, okay? 1 second, he's the wimpiest, most timid, brittle character you have ever seen. But then as soon as pussy shows up, this is arguably the foundation of sympatry. Flexing for the coochie. How many dudes do you know that go to the gym? Not because they want to keep a healthy lifestyle, not because they want to stay fit, but because they want to get pussy. That's the only reason why they go to the gym, to look toned and get some coochie. Let's just say hypothetically, my nigga, I was to intentionally orchestrate a scenario with a female, right? Zenitsu would turn the corner, see those big old fun balloons, and simp 9 out of 10 times. I swear to God. Zenitsu, you an S tier, okay? You take your ass to S tier. You are the super simp of this anime. The next character that we have is the fan favorite Inosuke. Now, although in my opinion, I believe that Inosuke, you know, don't really take care of himself, I gotta give credit where credit is due. The amount of hoes that are flooding this nigga Inosuke's DMs daily. There is more girls flooding his DMs than I have sperm cells in my body. The fact that he doesn't pay attention or respond to none of y'all, that says something, okay? I gotta give Inosuke the D tier. okay? He's gotta be a D tier, but he can't be an F tier because F tier is reserved for straight pimps. And so speaking of pimps, we have the demon pimp daddy himself, Muzan Kibbutz, whatever the hell you call yourself, bruh. Now this should not be a surprise to any of you, okay? Muzan is a F tier simp. He is a straight pimp. Not to say that pimping is a good thing, okay? But you gotta admire his hustle, his pimpatry. What other person do you know in anime that can steady sit there and pimp straight dudes with a Michael Jackson hat? Forget about bitches, okay? Niggas get shook as soon as they look at him. So he is a pimp, okay? He is a pimp tier. Let me call this the pimp tier. Hold on. Next up, we have Mr. Urokodaki. Now, Mr. Urokodaki seems like just a typical dude, okay? Like, there's nothing here out of the ordinary. He's just a normal dude with a mask, an old guy who lives by himself, doesn't really have a family, you know what I'm saying? Typical anime. That's until you find out that he has the same voice actor as Jiraiya from Naruto. Oh! Somebody, it's a simp! You a simp! You a simp! You don't think we would have found you? Take your ass to A tier, bro. I ain't got nothing else to say. Next up, we have the dude that makes us appreciate our barbers that much more, Mr. Genya. Now, the thing with Genya is, like, in the anime, I don't really know much about him, okay? He hasn't really been shown a whole lot. He's gotten, like, 2 scenes, okay? He did show in a way, I mean, I don't think if this was the right way, that he wasn't a simp because he, like, went to one of those little girls after the exam and, like, grabbed her hair and, like, pulled her around and stuff like that. Genya, if you did that in the hopes that you were gonna be lower on this list by doing that, you are sorely mistaken, bro. That is assault, okay? That is a crime. But Genya, even if you do not classify yourself as a simp and you do not exhibit any forms of sympatry, I suggest that you do, okay? When you got a Digimon laying on top of your head like that, it becomes very hard to just talk to females, have them take you seriously. Sometimes simping, okay, a lot of the times, is the only option. Okay, and when you have the bush from over the hedge just sitting on top of your head like that, this is the only way out, bro. Like, you gotta understand. Genya is a C tier. We're gonna leave him as a C tier. Next up, we have the dude that apparently I'm not allowed to talk about or roast at all. Here's the thing with Muichiro. It's hard for me to consider him a simp, okay, when literally your face just spells I have erectile dysfunction. Nothing that you do will arouse this boy. And the scariest part about it, okay, is he's at that age where literally everything should arouse him. When I was 13, 14 years old, you best believe I was getting 13, 14 nuts in every single day, no cap. You can bring the biggest, most voluptuous fun balloons and present it in front of this young man, and still nothing, he'll keep that face. You can give this boy the greatest sloppy toppy out there, and he will still keep that face. You can tell him that you have 2008's Transformers Megan Fox sitting outside waiting for him to do whatever he wants with. Still, this is not changing whatsoever. Scientifically and biologically, this boy cannot be a simp, okay? Because his piece does not even work. This is why I say the dude has erectile dysfunction. Therefore, okay, he has to be a D tier. We have to leave him as a D tier. Next up, we have the fan favorite, Rengoku. I don't think a lot of you girls out there really understand that this is what serial killers look like. If you look at a picture of him and like Ted Bundy side by side, you'll see a lot of similarities. However, similar to Inosuke, I gotta give Rengoku his credit, you know what I'm saying? Clearly the man is about his business. His job is to slay demons. I gotta give him his daps, you know what I'm saying? I gotta give him his daps. He is definitely a D tier as well. Now, I don't know if y'all remember Yushiro, okay? Yushiro is like the apprentice to Tamayo, the lady that aggressively killed that one girl with the hands and she had the balls, and it was kind of sexual in a way because she had balls and it was anyways. If you watch Demon Slayer, you get what I'm saying. Yushiro is just like your standard simp, you know what I'm saying? Like, he reminds me of Freddy from iCarly. Just your standard everyday simp. Yes, dear, no dear, yes, honey, no honey type thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? You just a regular simp. You ain't nothing special. A tier. Now, this next dude is not significant at all. Okay, we don't even know his name, okay? But he has to be arguably the biggest simp in the whole show. I'm talking about this swamp dude right here, okay? This swamp dude. Take your ass to S tier, boy. How desperate do you have to be for pussy, okay? To go around kidnapping underage girls, not even grown. These are underage girls. There's always hookers. There have always been strippers. You could have found a nice, sexy-ass demon bitch, okay? Take her to your little swamp, okay? And do your business. The saddest part is you the biggest simp, okay? And you didn't even last 3 episodes. You got your head cut off 1.5 episodes in. I don't know what to tell you, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Don't be simping in the afterlife. Next up, we have Giyu the Wakandan soldier.
That's called motherfucking bars, nigga!
Now, here's the thing with Giyu. You know, he's relatively emotionless. He doesn't really do much. I don't really have a problem with him. But so far, I haven't really seen sympatry out of this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, he hasn't been aggressively chasing the box. He even fought Shinobu, okay? He even fought my wife, which, first of all, I'd have kill your bitch ass for doing that. Don't ever touch my girl ever again. I'm gonna put him as a C tier. I think C tier is fair. Next up, we have Sanemi. Okay, this deranged, psychopathic individual right here. Most of y'all are probably thinking, there ain't no way Salami, whatever the hell you call yourself, is a simp. If he really did not want the box, okay? Why would he be going out of his way to stab the box, okay? Multiple times. You can think of the box as the box, okay? And his sword as you know what. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that he penetrated this plenty of times, just like this. Plenty of times, just penetrate. It's foreplay, okay? It's all foreplay and symbolism. You are a simp. You are a simp, nigga! Somebody throw this dude like a Snickers bar or some shit. You're not you when you're hungry. Simping satisfies, nigga. Take your ass to A tier. Tengen, my dude, who told you to come on here looking like a goddamn JoJo character? Here's the thing with Tengen, okay? Because he looks like and acts like a JoJo character, okay? I would automatically consider him a simp. All of that goes out the window, okay? When you figure out that this dude has 3 wives. 3 wives! So even though he's built like a wisdom tooth, okay? I gotta give him his daps, bro. I gotta give him his daps. Three wives? You pimping out here, bro. We gotta throw him in the pimp tier. I'm about to cyberbully on this next one. So if you a bitch, click off this video right now. You got your boy Obanai over here, okay? The common theme with Demon Slayer is taking these like kind of cool looking characters, making them not look like simps, but eventually you realize that they are simps. Obanai, okay, is another one of these characters. I'm not really kept up with the manga, but from what I've heard, Obanai and Mitsuri kind of have like this thing going on. Obanai apparently purchased those green socks. You know those green socks that Mitsuri wears? Look at this. Them look like one of those expensive ass socks that you get from like one of those lingerie stores. You spent money on this girl, okay? You probably spent more money that we don't even know about on her, and you ain't still never smashed yet. You a simp. You a simp! You a bread and butter simp! Plus you got all these snakes and animals and shit running around. You definitely caught the corona. You a corona simp! This is the worst type of simp, is a corona simp, because now you can just spread the sympatry just by breathing, okay? I should make an entirely new tier for yo ass, okay? But I'm gonna put you in S tier. All right, Gyome, you're next, bro. When I first saw Gyome for the first time, I got straight emotional lesbian vibes from this dude. Like, he was an emotional lesbian. I labeled him as that. But here's the thing. That doesn't necessarily mean that you're a simp. Men can be emotional. Okay, that's not a problem. I'm gonna give Gyome a C tier, okay? C tier seems like it's fair. What was this kid's name again? Rui? He kind of devised this ingenious scheme where, like, you know, he didn't really have a family growing up, so, like, when he became a demon, okay, he wanted to create a demon family. When I was watching this, okay, and he was explaining this whole thing, I was like, you know, that's kind of stupid. But I'll let you have it, Chief. Like, go ahead. Only problem with this is I knew what you was doing, bro. Family with a new stepsister? Okay, take your ass to B tier. You know where the hell you belong. And that leaves us finally with the sensei dude that has the terminal illness. I said this before, I feel bad for this guy, okay? Because look at this dude, okay? He doesn't just have herpes, okay? She gave him like double herpes, triple herpes. You always wear condoms. You can never trust these girls out here. I want to low-key give him like a pimp tier. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like low-key.
Oh my God!
Anyways, that's all of them, okay? I think I did a pretty damn good job. Listen, if you have not liked the video, okay, how have you watched for this long and not liked the video? This was low-key kind of fun, like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, this, you know, maybe I should do a tier list like this for the girls, you know what I'm saying? So y'all already know what the deal is, okay? 1,000 likes on this video, and we will make a part 2 for the female. If you are new to the channel and have not subbed to the channel, make sure you sub to the channel, kick that notification bell for more videos just like this. Also, if you have not become a member on the channel, okay, make sure you hit that join button below this video, okay? Really helps out, especially during this recession. For $1.99 a month, you can actively support the channel. You get cool things like badges, custom emojis, you know what I'm saying? You might get some news on the low key, you know what I'm saying? Depending on who you are. If I somehow offended you with this video in any way, shape, or form, okay, make sure you somehow let me know in the comment section about that. Even though these videos are all jokes, okay, let me know in the comment section, because there's several of you guys that do it anyways. And I'm gonna see y'all in the next video, okay? Simple. See what I did there? Peace. For example, my assistant Deontay, he's a simp. He's a simp. Why you gotta simp every single shorty that comes into this studio, bro? That's all the food I'm giving you this week. I don't care if it's not food. Shout out the homie WesSide.
Like Jonathan Dio, Brand don't kill her. How many feel like Joe Star? Whole star. PS1 speed pump. I will run my go kart. Mario Kart. Just know the Pokemon Go. That shit won't go far. From my low. Dishing in the middle page showing up in my door. Okay, like I do get paid for this shit. Rapping niggas all about the money. Never late to this shit on